But we've got the first one that we're going to see right here. Ajax versus AJMartinez. Ed versus Karin. Karin's still one of the best characters in the game.
Of course. Yeah, there are already, I believe, 4 Karens in who qualified.
That's a lot.
Right? And that's great. And 5 who actually won, because Rob actually won.
Yeah, Rob did one too.
He actually won with 2 of them.
Poor Brian F. Shout outs to Brian.
She's very good. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Ed, I really like. I think he's in a great spot. There's also an Ed player who qualified too. He's just, over the seasons, there had been some strength there, but there had also been some weakness, and they've just sort of shored up those holes consistently into a place now where I don't think that he's one of the best in the game, but I think he's, and obviously demonstrated to be a good enough character that you can win significant events with him. And very fun, interesting character as well.
I think the way that James Chen put it best is there's a top 10 in Street Fighter V, and then there's a bottom 10 in Street Fighter V, and all the characters fall into that same category, which is great to be at because like characters like Ed, even though they're not at the echelon of, say, Karin, or maybe like an Akuma, or now Luke, still completely viable competitively and like strong in their own right. There's a couple weaknesses here or there, but it doesn't stop you from playing the character and having that expression. Obviously, seeing another Ed qualify, so yeah, it is the Karin versus Ed matchup right now. I'm excited to see how this goes because Ed likes to stay, I would say, kind of in that similar space that Boxer likes to stay in. But Karin excels there too, especially with the reward she gets off of her whiff punishes and her low forward.
Ooh, boy. Yeah, I mean, you're right. There's a range there where she has a nice reaction this time, where she has a ton of control. And if you're playing against somebody who has the reactions, it's just a very scary spot to be.
Yep.
Great little wall so far by AJMartinez.
Yeah, I really like that decision. And not even going for the low forward here, just going for the poke slowly. Reminiscent of Evil Ryu from 4. Just gets those quick pokes with the standing medium kick, and Ed doesn't really have any answers. And Martinez not overextending at all. Just,
no.
All right, Ajax, keep getting hit by my whiff punishes.
No, he's looking great. Oh, hold on a second as Ajax Fidelity dashes in. And I was just going to say, Ajax Fidelity had backed off to where he can anti-air. However, AJ finds another way out instead.
Yeah, Flicker connects once again, and this is going to take you right back to the corner. Nice extension. Tries to go for the shimmy, but the patience from AJ counter hit. Big damage. Stun is a factor, and it doesn't matter. You're dead before it even matters. Full meter on the side of AJ, though, but Ajax feeling really comfortable after that corner pressure sequence. It felt like AJ was a little lost there.
Classic stuff into the knockdown. It's AJMartinez harassing. As you can see, though, he will often back up. That's something we've been seeing pretty consistently for him the last round and a half so far. Hasn't overextended. Challenge here yet again. Yeah. Minus situation for Ed, but they are willing to do crazy stuff there, those Ed players.
Ed fears nothing. That's all I'm going to say. Backdash after the dash punch as well. Good extension with the temple. Oh, yep. Hey, that's the hardest execution check for an Ed is win and win to not DP. That's it.
Ooh, hoping to catch something there.
Wow, big crush into the activation. This is where party time begins for Karin. Not able to confirm. Rekka.
Ooh, Super's there.
On the overhead. That was simple. The slow stuff. There's so much that could have been potentially on the board there that mental stack was just too much for Ajax. Just lose the round. Just move on to the next one.
Oh, a little bit too far away.
Yeah. And it's
definitely
hard.
Searching for the big stuff.
Yeah, it's hard to be in that spacing against Karin because she gets a bigger punish in that situation. So you have to put yourself in that compromising situation where your reactions just have to be better. Because as you're seeing here, now gets that real estate because Ajax wanted to try to get that bigger reward with the spacing.
But we see a lot more forward movement in this round than we had before from Ajax Fidelity. A miss! And no super there.
Ooh, big whip punish too on the forward kick. Nice V-shift out, but no counter hit. Large extensions. Oh, wow. Now just going for the pokes, becoming the wall, backing up. Doesn't have to do anything else. Yep, that's it. Back turn. And Ajax was trying to wiggle out of that situation. Look at the resources he had. Did not opt to use V-reversal. Did not opt to V-shift. Didn't use any, didn't EXDP. And was just needing to pick a lane, I feel like. Ajax was so, like, I would say concerned about the comeback that didn't opt to use the defensive option. Something that we've seen from a lot of the players previously in the bracket was the willingness, anytime you get in, V-reversal, get off of me. Anytime you get into a situation, smart V-shift into a punish. And I feel like Ajax was so unwilling to do that he died with full resources, and that's a terrible feeling.
Well, Ajax is looking pretty strong right now. He's got the corner. He has plus frames for himself. He's here again. He gets the harass. Oh, that's fine. AJ's out of there, but Ajax Fidelity still controlling.
Oh, nice.
He has swung a little bit too far on those roundhouses. We've seen a couple get whiff punished, and just like that, it's the very different situation. Reversal of fortune.
Yeah, now exactly the different usage of the V meter right here. You're seeing AJ utilize it to to control space, keep Ajax in the corner, and is okay with being a wall here, but great activation. This is going to be huge damage.
Yeah, this is going to be one guess. Grab or not. Instead just the escape.
Ooh, what a check. Great reactions from Ajax on the EX dash forward. That's not easy to do.
Very aware. And again, he's trying to move forward very consistently. However, AJ finding a couple opportunities for himself. The harassment with Lykic has been the go-to. Okay.
Oh, no. Like I said, the hardest test for an Ed is how to not spend the EX upper. But now put in the corner, Ajax still feels fine here. Has full V trigger. You gotta figure out how you want to use these resources now. Do not die with the full bar. Yep, there's the activation. Okay, this is where party time can start. 2 interactions could potentially mean AJ losing this round. Ajax just has to guess correctly 2 more times. Nice V trigger. Oh! No, but the whip afterwards. Not like this.
Very unfortunate for Ajax right there. This would have been canceled into Super in any case, I'm sure, to take the round. Yeah, that really could have been different, and instead it's AJMartinez with match point.
Yeah, that one error was do or die for him right there. If he hits that, he potentially gets into the stun situation and gets the round on the board. And now at a match point situation against AJ instead, you know, Ajax had that shine of greatness, but you have to clutch it out in that moment. Pushing to the corner now, Ajax trying to stay comfortable, trying to control AJ.
Not quite there. However, look, I mean, if you're Ajax Fidelity, you are slowly pushing AJMartinez into the corner. Yeah, slowly doing it.
Yeah, but AJ's still willing to dash forward, utilize that kind of walk speed. Not afraid of Ed, and, you know, staying in that range where not getting punished, but Ajax slowly chipping away at this space.
Okay, the resources are there, and AJMartinez instantly into it.
Oh, wow. Does hurt again. V-Trigger is going to be gone now on the side of AJ. Got all that screen space back. So what Ajax was working for this entire round has now been lost.
The miss. Oh, no. And then the miss as well from Ajax Fidelity. Oh, what a call. What a bait right there. I love it. And now with corner pressure, it's very dangerous. Ooh. Ajax Fidelity, as he waltzes back, he finds the big hit, and it ties it up. 1-1.
That was such a big shimmy right there, too. And that's something that we see at the end of a lot of high-level matches is they're looking for the throw tech because it's going to kill them. So the shimmy always comes in so clutch.
Hey.
And that's Street Fighter right there. You got it. Rock, paper, scissors, guess. All right, are you going to tech the throw or take the throw? If you take the throw, you die. So
yeah, those end of round situations, if you can get your opponent down to throws, health bar left,
it's
very scary situation. Yeah.
It's a 50-50-50.
Yeah.
Oh, great
again, a little bit too far, and AJ, to his credit, he's whiff punished that each time it's been whiffed.
Yeah, very good stuff from AJ, but now both players fighting for their tournament lives. Wow.
Again, a little bit too far.
Ooh.
AJ with some unusual, some unorthodox choices in kind of early round situations. Very stand medium kick, stand roundhouse focused, not so much crouching medium kick, not so much the cancelable, hit confirmable options.
Yeah, just slowly trying to poke out. That actually was incredibly interesting, but whiffing creates a pretty bad situation for Ajax now. Any low forward into confirm should be able to kill Ajax here. B reversal, get off of me, yes.
Okay, but that means there's one more use.
Yeah.
Doesn't have much time to do it.
Okay, there it is. Oh, yep.
The first time?
Yeah, the first time.
Okay, all right.
There's a first time for everything, and AJ was holding on to that for so long. Ajax, he knew that Ajax had to use the V-trigger one last time and just punished him for trying to take his turn because it was do or die for him there. You have to utilize that pressure, and AJ was just one step ahead.
So here's Ajax Fidelity trying to, again, build his way towards the corner. No! We haven't seen too many of the crouching medium kicks, but this one comes, and it works. Oh, big stolen turn now.
Yeah, that was huge. Nice V-skill. I mean, V-reversal, get off me. Burns the meter. AJ doesn't really need the V-trigger to control the pace because he's mostly been playing that, you know, roundhouse and stand medium kick game, like you said.
Sure, Karin can give up B-meter whenever she wants.
It's only 2 bars, too, so.
Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, one of her significant strengths is her ability to use V-armor in that way. So we got the approach, the intended approach anyway from Ajax Fidelity. However, a little bit gray life, a little bit of damage. And he tries to walk back in.
Yeah, ooh, very good punish on the dash forward as well. And now we're back to this neutral space where Ajax actually does have the life lead for once here, but the anti-air comes out. V-Trigger is back for AJ with critical art. Any hit confirm can lead to Ajax on the pixel or even death. But now V-Trigger activation, same is true for Ajax. V-Reversal, get off me, trying to burn away that health slowly. 2 activations with V-Trigger available, but no, the anti-air. This is
I
so
love
scary.
the idea of the chase. Look at the time at this point. 15 on the clock.
Oh! Ajax forced into a position where he has to move forward. No EXDP this time. 8 seconds. Ooh, it's so close, and that
He knows the matchup too
Yup,
well.
it's
He knows
too
the
much.
matchup. Look at this. AJMartinez ends up taking it 2 games to 1. He backdashed out of both of those, putting himself out more and not getting touched. I love that. That was very, very nice. Not just character matchup, but also player matchup and knowing what it is his player opponent would like to do.
Yeah.
Congrats to him on moving on.
And that was huge because those 2 situations is what really secured him those rounds. So it's those minute details of a matchup that really decides it because, you know, Ed, that's one of Ed's weaknesses. If your opponent knows that and can get the read, then it's lights out. It's a free punish, and Karin makes the most of it. Very good stuff from AJMartinez.